welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm doing a couple things. I'm going to close out January, set up for February, and do my paycheck breakdown. So let's get started with closing out January. So here's my budget, and I'm going to go through and put what I actually spent, and hopefully it equals to what my notes say. All right, so oh, I remember, I don't use this line anymore. I should just take it out. This is automatic, so I just pretend it's not even there. All right, investing for Acorns, it was about $40 this month, and Robinhood was its usual $134. All right, now we come down and do my regular spending. Home is always $8.50. Daycare is always $7.38. I just round up when I budget. Car insurance, I actually paid for both of us this month. Cell phone, I didn't pay that. Subscriptions was as usual $21.25, and I always round up when I budget. Vitamins. So my vitamins were out of stock when my auto shipment went to go process, so I just left it in there because when they do come back in stock, I will eventually get them, but for now, I just want to count that I took the money out. Life insurance is its usual $39.29, and I always round up. And then same with Chewy. We got Chewy this month, so I actually saved the $90 set aside, and you'll see in February's budget I'll have like a little bit because the amount went up. It went up to like 92 and some change, so which is fine. We don't do Chewy very often. All right, so that's all my fixed regular expenses. Now down to my envelopes that are in my wallet. For groceries, I spent $300, which is awesome. Gas was its usual $200. Scarlett, she was really high. I forgot why in particular, but it must have just been things we bought for her that I didn't plan on, which is fine because she has her own little wallet and her own little envelope in my wallet. So cats, I actually didn't cash stuff because I did Chewy. So restaurants, I don't think anything. Entertainment, with entertainment, so you know how I mentioned I had Broadway tickets, the show got canceled, so they ended up giving me a refund. So I'm going to subtract, because I didn't spend, I got a refund. I'm going to subtract that from entertainment. Birthdays was $100 because I had two to pay to save for in February. Katie's spending $103.42, and I think that was mostly just planners stuff. And then, Easy Pass and parking was high because we went to the Broadway play, so we stayed overnight. Well, we stayed 2 nights, so I had to pay for that. What else? Oh yes, and then do I have a category on here? For taxes. I guess I don't. I can add it to my, yeah, that's a high priority, right? Well, yeah, I'll add it to high priority. So I did $560 into taxes, and that was fully funded. My low and high priority, I'm just going to include in YouTube videos because I plan to spend $150. I was only going to do 50. Okay. Apparently I spent $4.50. So with the extra cash stuffings and the regular $2.25 that I did, like $75 for each of my videos I was doing. Yeah, it ended up being $4.50, which is a lot. Okay. So let's see what it says I have left over. Actual, that's not right. Why is this? This is almost never correct. Oh, I gotta put this in. 37.27.02. 29.58. Okay, so we're off somewhere because my notes say 13.58. So I have another $16 somewhere I didn't. Oh, right here. Oh. Apparently for holidays I put $16 to it. I don't know what that's about. Maybe had some left over. I'm not sure what that's about. Well, I'll put it to low priority because that's my low priority binder. Alright, so now we come up with 13.58, and that's what I had in my notes. So it was very close to a zero-based budget. We did very well for January. Now let's set up for February. Alright, so February and probably going forward for the next few months is going to look, I think, a little different. I really think I'm gonna stop doing my cash stuffings, or just maybe do like a bonus one at the end of the month or something. I really don't want to do them throughout the month and use up money that I could be saving to go towards my big financial goals. So with that being said, again, this is blank. Acorns, always going to invest into that, and Robinhood, always going to invest into that. My regular spending is going to be my regular spending. Always $8.50 on my mortgage and utilities. Always $8.40 on daycare. Car insurance, $145. Zach and I split it. Cell phone, $50. Subscription, $22. Vitamins are already saved for. Life insurance, always $40. And Chewy already saved for. So that's it for the fixed. So that almost never changes from month to month. My envelopes, I am trying to do better about keeping a low budget on my groceries. So let's try again for $350 instead of $400. Baby steps. We gotta reduce that. Gas is always going to be $200. That's pretty much just a fixed category at this point. Scarlett, I don't always need to put money into her envelope, but I like to. I want to have a few $100 in there for her in case she wants something, if she needs something, clothes, toys, furniture, anything. Same with the cats. I want to keep money in their envelope for their food, supplies, and possibly, I also need to keep saving for vet. I have 4 cats, only 3 of which I need to bring to the vet. My mom brings the other one to the vet, but anyway, restaurants is going to be on pause for a while. So with entertainment, I'll come back to that. Birthdays, I already saved the money for the February birthdays. I do have Zach's birthdays in March. I gotta start saving for that. Katie spending, I'll come back to that. Oh, Easy Pass and parking, I am going down to New York for work. So I think I'll take the train this time. So that's just like train money, Uber money to get to the office. What else? Oh, my total income, I put expected 3,600. Okay, and then nothing else I really fill out. Okay, so my high and low priority again. Alright, so I budgeted for February before I did my cash breakdown, and I had quite a bit left for my cash breakdown this week, and I wanted to put more towards my emergency fund. I think I'm going to change up my budget and not budget for my sinking funds. Why is this calculation not right? The income is always wrong. Okay, then I did skip some things. So initially I had 225, so I have my three like book challenges, basically the hippie savings, something's brewing, and the 2026 your minis. So I was going to do $75 for each video, once per paycheck, not once per week. But I would really like to backtrack and like fund some really big financial goals I have coming up, and I don't want to go into debt for it. So I'm probably going to change that back to 0, but just for now I want to see. So my total balance is $494 left over. And what did I skip? I skipped entertainment. So I put $200 here, and I think I put it because we were planning on going to so like Zach's mom, her birthday's around Valentine's Day. We were gonna do something for her, like stay over somewhere. Alright, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So entertainment, yes. Zach's mom's birthday, we're going away, so I wanted to have some money available. It's also the weekend of Valentine's Day. We wanted to, have a nice dinner or whatever. But since doing this budget, we actually are not going to do that. We're doing it in March around Zach's birthday now for her birthday. So that's probably going to be a 0. So I don't know if I should leave that there or take that out. Same with my YouTube videos, and then and holidays. You know what? Maybe I'm trying to think. I forgot my train of thought, because for holidays I also put $200 aside. Do I have holidays? I'm gonna add in holidays. So that was probably for Valentine's Day. We have Super Bowl this weekend too. Oh, I know. We're going away on vacation at the end of February. So I put aside $200 for that. So that's actually very valid. I'm going to need that. And then holidays didn't happen. So I think I might put that towards entertainment. So let's do this. $400. Take out the $200 from here. Okay. Now, Katie's spending, I put 94 because that's the balance there. And I have a zero-based budget. So every dollar is accounted for. Yeah, so aside from the YouTube videos, which I'm not sure if I will do, just because I'm trying to build up my emergency fund again. I have a big, I need to save up $6,000 for something else. We now have vacation that we are doing in February that I want to help Zach pay for. So a lot of things. So I'm going to say I'm not going to be doing YouTube videos this month. Aside from my budget and my, my paycheck breakdown. And I mean, I know it's probably not the, it's not the coolest thing to do. I know people like to watch other people cash stuff and, but I'm not going to put on a facade and be like, yeah, let me keep cash stuffing. And really I'm, struggling over here to save up money, and I'm going to use that YouTube video money and put it towards my high priority accounts right now, and I will keep you guys updated, but for now that's how I'm going to be doing things. And I know I've mentioned it a few times, but it's actually going to happen this time. So but anyway, that is my budget with me. So January went well. I didn't go over budget. February, I'm hoping I also won't go over budget. With the winter months, it's pretty easy just to not spend money, at least for me, because it's so cold, and I just want to, right after work, go straight home, either clean my house or hang out and watch a movie, do something in the house. So it's really easy for me not to spend money. So I'm hopeful that February will also be good, and that I could put a lot of money towards my financial goals that I have. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. So thank you for joining me. Please let me know what your financial goals are, and I mean, do you feel like you have to take a step back and maybe, calm down your spending and your cash stuffing just to, make sure you don't get behind and into more debt? Because to me, I don't want to get into any more debt, so I'm going to be vigilant about what I need to do financially and smart about it. So this is how I can do that. So all right, thank you guys. Until next time, I will talk to you all later. Bye.